For over half a century, the global semiconductor industry has followed one core rule, Moore's Law. Proposed in 1965 by Intel co-founder Gordon Moore, it stated that the number of transistors on a microchip doubles roughly every 2 years. The essence was simple: shrink transistor sizes to pack more of them onto a single chip, driving performance up and costs down. For decades, the industry evolved along this path of geometric scaling, moving from 90 nanometers to 28 nanometers, and down to today's 3 nanometers and nanometers nodes. However, as advanced processes approach physical limits, this path faces severe bottlenecks. First, transistor sizes are hitting atomic limits. Second, the cost of R&D and manufacturing has skyrocketed. Today, building a single advanced wafer fabrication line requires tens of billions of dollars. In short, shrinking transistors is losing its economic viability. The global semiconductor industry urgently needs a new, sustainable path to meet the exponentially rising demand for computing power. The unveiling of the Tau Law, on May 25, 2026, at the International Symposium on Circuits and Systems ISCS 2026 hosted by the IEEE, Huawei board member and president of the Semiconductor Business Department, He Tingbo, officially introduced the Tau Law. This marks the first time a Chinese company has proposed a foundational new principle to guide the global semiconductor industry. What exactly is the Tau Law? In physics, tau represents a time constant, the baseline time required for a system to respond and transmit a signal. The core of Huawei's Tau Law is to replace geometric scaling with time scaling. Instead of obsessing over making transistors physically smaller, it focuses on compressing signal propagation delays and improving overall system efficiency through innovations like logic folding. The secret weapon, logic folding. The key technology to achieve this is called logic folding. In traditional chip design, logic units and functional modules are laid out on a two-dimensional plane. While signal paths are short and delays manageable in simple circuits, massive, highly integrated modern chips suffer from congested and convoluted transmission paths. This leads to higher latency and power consumption. The concept of logic folding is to fold the originally flat circuit layout. By doing so, critical modules that were once physically far apart are brought much closer together, drastically shortening the distance signals must travel. According to He Tingbo, the Tau Law has already established a multi-layered optimization system spanning devices, circuits, chips, and full systems. At the circuit level, logic folding breaks the physical boundaries of traditional 2D layouts. It shortens critical path lengths and reduces resistance and capacitance loads, significantly increasing transistor density and circuit performance. At the chip and system level, through full-stack software architecture chip co-design, the system achieves fine-grained control over instruction and data streams based on actual workloads. This maximizes parallel processing efficiency and slashes end-to-end execution time. Moore's Law was never about size, it was about time. While the industry is used to measuring progress in nanometers, He Tingbo dismantled a foundational logic that has been obscured for 60 years. The core of Moore's Law was never about making transistors smaller. It was about making signals reach their destination faster. Transistors were shrunk to switch faster, interconnects became denser to shorten transmission distances, and higher integration was meant to reduce data crossing boundaries. The ultimate deliverable of every technological iteration has always been the compression of time. From picosecond transistor switching to second-level data center responses, spatial scaling is merely a tool to compress time. Therefore, the Tau Law asks, why not optimize for time itself? He Tingbo positioned this principle as the first scaling law since Robert Dinard's 1974 scaling theory, capable of unifying optimization goals across an entire computing architecture. For the semiconductor industry, if the Tau Law proves its long-term engineering value, dependence on cutting-edge lithography nodes will decrease. Chip companies will shift from a race for the most advanced node to a competition of comprehensive capabilities based on mature nodes plus system-level innovation. The road to 1.4 nanometers equivalent by 2031. The Tau Law is not just a theoretical concept. Over the past 6 years of practice, Huawei has successfully designed and mass-produced 381 chip models based on this law. These chips span 5 major categories: mobile devices, AI accelerators, automotive electronics, industry, and infrastructure. The validation comes from 2 extremes: smartphone stocks consuming just a few watts, and gigawatt-scale AI training clusters. The exact same methodology holds true across scenarios spanning 12 orders of magnitude. In consumer electronics, all eyes are on the Kirin chips. The Kirin Chip 2026, set to debut in autumn 2026, marks the first successful implementation of logic folding technology, He Tingbo revealed. It is based on a brand new free logic design concept, expanding from a single layer to double layers, and achieving massive improvements in indicators like transistor density. She also reflected on the return of Huawei's smartphone chips. After 2020, through immense effort with partners, Huawei brought its mobile chips back to the market. Following the release of the Kirin 9030 Pro in 2025, performance entered a saturation zone. To break through, Huawei used the Taolaw's time scaling approach, triggering a leapfrog upgrade in performance. These innovations will gradually roll out to mass-produced chips in 2027 and beyond. Looking ahead, He Tingbo predicts that by 2031, high-end chips based on the Taolaw will achieve a transistor density equivalent to a 1.4 nanometers process. Concluding her speech, she emphasized, "The performance of our new chips can fully and continuously benchmark against the alternative path. The future belongs to open collaboration." No single company can solve all the puzzles of semiconductor evolution alone. Under the path of the Taolaw, we look forward to working closely with global scientists, engineers, and industry partners to drive the electronics industry forward.